I milk my cows and make my cheese. I feed my hens and collect new eggs. I'm a farmer, it's what I do. I make food for you.
Good morning, friends and family. Welcome back. For those of you that are new here, hi, welcome. I'm Rachel. This is All Glory Farms. So the weekend was very productive. We got a lot done, and I'll share that with you. But today is Monday, and which means we're back at it. This is the new Starlink. This is the old Starlink. Got our Starlink here. Christy, the old owner, was kind enough to leave the mount and the wiring. Unfortunately, when we got it all hooked up, something wasn't working right. So we contacted Starlink. They sent us a new kit. So today, Andy is taking the mounting from one end of the house to the other so that we could have internet in there. The Wi-Fi can be through the rest of the house because our computers do not, they're not Bluetooth. They're not wireless. They have to be wired in. And I already have the Starlink adapter. So we're off on our little trusty adventure. It's always an adventure. It is currently 66 degrees outside. I am wearing a 3/4 long sleeve shirt, not quite a long sleeve, almost. And I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants. This is awesome. It was a little chilly for the boys when they did feeding this morning. I don't know if the camera's bouncing or not. It is on the stand because we're in the Jeep, and of course the Jeep bounces a lot. But yeah, so we're off to find some surge protector, extension cords, and some knack. Oh, got a phone call. So we're in Lowe's. Yeah, I got the cuttings for the fig tree from the old house that I'm gonna have to plant, and 2 extension cords so we can get the computers up. Yay! I think that's all we need. I think. Here we go. We're back home and working on the office. I'd go over just a little bit more to your left.
This way?
Yeah, a little bit more, I think. Yeah, a little bit more.
Right here?
No, over more. Right there.
That far?
Yeah. Hi again. So, as with any project, we had to do a run to the hardware store because the whole punches, the whole drill bit, the drill bit for the whole whatever, on the package it calls it a hole dozer, was not deep enough. So I needed to go and get him a set of those. So back to the house we go. And yeah, I know, the mount for my Jeep only sits a certain way. It's either, if I try to lift it up, it falls back down. I had to take 2 separate mounts and put them together, and they don't fit exactly right. But it works in my Jeep, so that's all I care about right now. Just makes it videoing it a little funky. So on my way back to the house so we can finish putting holes in the wood between the two desks. That way we can start running cords for computers. I'm so excited. The Starlink is up, not on yet. I haven't turned it on yet. Praying that that's going to go well, because dealing with Starlink isn't easy. If you've got a problem, there's no phone number. You have to email or you have to chat and then wait for a response. Most of the time it's within the hour, sometimes not. The problem that I ran into with this is every time I contacted them for anything, oops, I'm not doing the speed limit, they would answer my question and then close the ticket. But they weren't even answering the question all the way. It was like a halfway answer. So that kind of really, I had to keep opening my ticket, and I had to do that 2 separate occasions. Once when we were trying to figure out why the Starlink wouldn't hook up right, and then the second time when I was trying to figure out what was taking so long, because it had been 2 weeks since it had shipped and we hadn't gotten it yet. They shipped me a new cord and closed the ticket, and I was like, well, gee, I mean, thanks for the new cord, because I did buy a spare that was really long, but could we address the original question, which was the shipping? Like, I just want to know where my stuff is, because on Starlink's app, it was showing shipped through DHL, and DHL showed it as picked up, but nothing else. So we didn't know where it was or when it was going to get delivered, and they finally answered that question after me having to reopen the ticket twice. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so hopefully, we haven't had these computers on since 2021. So what, probably May of 2021? Maybe the end of May of 2021? So I'm just praying that they'll work, the monitors work. I've got the all-in-one computer that I never even set up after we bought it. It was for the RV, so that when I started doing YouTube videos, I had something to edit on. Yeah. So I get to set that up today too. And the boys' laptops, they finally get to set theirs up, because we didn't do it in Texas. So everybody's super, super excited about getting their computers up, and we're excited about us having internet, hopefully, as long as everything goes well when we fire up that Starlink and the new router. Like, I'm really excited for the new router. I'm hoping that this router is better than the last one that they gave me, because the lights on the front of the old router never lit up. So maybe this one will work right. Although I will say, in Texas, we never had a lick of problems with our service at all. Like, once we set that up, we had a couple times that we went down for, like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. And that was just because we were having torrential downpours. Like, we didn't have any times that we were down other than torrential downpours. And as soon as the downpour let up, we had service again. Wasn't a big deal. So, yeah, that's what's going on today, and just keep adding on to it. So I'm going to let go of this, I'm going to take my fingers out from underneath this phone. Yay! I love it when we have to jerry rig things. It works out so great. All right, stay tuned. Power TV, I'm back home. trip number 3 to town. Problem is when you when you moved as many times as we have, and you've had things in storage, you don't know how much of it you got rid of and how much has been misplaced. So I'm off to get Ethernet core cables, because yes, both of our computer towers need Ethernet cables because they are not Bluetooth, they are not wireless. And I need to find wireless dongles, Bluetooth dongles. Yeah, that's a fun word to use. Anyway, off to town we go. It's 2:12. We've been working on this since this morning. Sometime today we might have internet and computers up, which would be amazing. So here we go again. Bet you can't guess why I'm doing this part of the video. Can't guess. I bet you can't guess what I'm doing right now. Yep, we ran into another obstacle. So trip number 4. This is going to be trip number 2 to a town further away, because the 2 towns next to us don't have what we need. Because our towers have been packed away for over 2 years, they're not booting up right. It's not unusual. I just got to go into the BIOS and change the booting sequence. However, in order to be able to do that, you have to have a plug-in keyboard. We have wireless keyboards. And when we sold 90% of everything that we owned in Idaho, guess what? One of the things we got rid of. All of our wired keyboards. So much fun, yeah. I know I can't plug a laptop in to act as a keyboard. Yeah, so trip number 4. This one this next one I think is about 35 minutes away. It's a 35-minute drive back. But this time I'm in the truck because, yeah, the Jeep just likes to eat gas. That, and I don't have to calculate what my speed is because of the big tires. My speedometer's off. Oh, goodness. What a day. Got everything hooked up. Starlink is working. Yay! Man, that thing, I hooked it up, turned it on, got the router configured. We are good. We have internet. So yay, that's a good thing. We have internet. I've had a different co-pilot every time. This time's Augie. Last time was AJ.
Hello.
Really cool story. So while we were in town last time, I stopped at a little local drugstore to see if they had NAC, N-acetyl, whatever. Anyway, it's for AJ. Whenever he gets sick, he used to be asthmatic. Now he's not asthmatic, but sometimes he has an issue with his breathing. So we're going to try NAC and see if that helps strengthen his lungs, get everything cleared out. Anyway, saw these really cool stone crosses. So I picked both of them up, put them on the counter, chit-chatted with the gal for a minute. She rang me up. I paid cash because here they give you a discount for paying cash, which I really like. If you use your card, a lot of places charge you 3.5%, which I don't like. Anyway, grab my receipt, grab my bag, and out I go. Started thinking about the total. I'm like, wait a minute. Take out the receipt, and sure enough, she only charged me for one. So I went back in and was like, hey, I know that this other one doesn't have a tag. I didn't find them together. I don't know if they were supposed to be a pair or, you know, if I think I owe you another, I think it was like $8.50 or something like that. And she looks at me and she says, "Have a blessed day." That was very awesome. So it hasn't all been bad. Like, you know, I don't mind the bulk food. That's what that is. The little place that we just passed. I don't mind the back and forth. It's just, it's already 3:43 and I'm tired, and I'm still gonna have to make dinner. No, tonight's leftovers. I made a lot of chicken noodle soup yesterday, so there's chicken noodle leftovers. But yeah, so sometime today we might have computers up, maybe. Yay! Fingers crossed. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I didn't get a video out. Hi, there's Andy. I didn't get a video out last night because we were trying to get the computers up and running. And then once I got my computer up and running, there's a whole thing about editing software. So I'll be doing it on my phone for a little while longer. We are coming out of a local milk dairy farm. There we go. So pretty here. And we got to chit-chatting. Very, very nice gal. Very nice gal. Oh, the area is just so pretty. Got to chit-chatting and yeah. So found out some really useful information for our own cows, which is great. Then found out that she's not that far from where we live. They're about 18 miles. 2 miles up the road they recently saw a black bear, and there's a black panther here. So I'm really glad that we decided to build our run the way that we have. Speaking of the run, there has been no videos on the run because the run is not getting done right now because Home Depot, it's not even Home Depot. It's FedEx. Sorry, the mailbox caught me off guard. Squirrel. FedEx was supposed to deliver last Thursday, our hardware fabric. It was out for delivery, and then later on in the afternoon it wasn't. Friday, out for delivery, later on in the afternoon it wasn't. So I called FedEx and foreign call center. Go figure. I asked the guy, and he tried to give me some baloney excuse. Oh, well, you know, it's probably this or it's probably that. And I was like, listen, the only reason that that's showing out for delivery is because it's getting scanned as it's getting put on a truck to go out for delivery. And then it gets changed when it comes back and gets scanned back in. So what I want to know is why it's getting put on a truck, it's going out for the day, and then coming back and getting scanned back in. Well, it happened again yesterday. So we called Home Depot. Now, Friday when I talked to FedEx, they said, well, you know, we can make it to where you can pick it up in Midwest City. It was like Saturday I could have done it. And I'm like, well, that's over an hour away. What's the point of me paying for shipping when I could have just shipped to store? So when I talked to Home Depot, here's the problem. Had I shipped it to store and they were having a problem with it, I could have canceled the order. But because I had shipped to house, I'm stuck. I'm stuck until FedEx either sends it back to Home Depot or delivers it. Because it's stuck in delivery, I can't cancel the order and just order more. So yeah, that's why there's no videos of a run just yet. And our poor chickens are stuck in the coop. Not happy about that. Matter of fact, we just got the shade cloth for the roof in today. So might have to figure something out on that. Anyway, yeah, let's show you some of this. Look, so pretty here. It's just part of our drive back. So yeah, the video that I'll be sharing later on today, or putting together later on today, will be part of yesterday and all of the shenanigans with yesterday. And that those shenanigans have spilled over into today. Andy's computer will not boot. And now I've got a problem with Augie's computer pixelating bright green a lot of pixelation. So I'm in the middle of trying to repair that, but I think Andy's, I did a technical talk. I did a boot drive on a thumb drive, and we tried to fix it that way. That didn't it didn't help it. So I think we might have to take that one in. But Augie's, I've got it running, updating some drivers right now. So fingers crossed, prayers said, we will have, the only issue will be Andy's, I'm hoping. So yeah, we're keeping on here. Yeah, just yay. Okay, so I'm editing on the computer. Change of plans, but in unpacking, I forgot there was something else that I had gotten. Oh, we're gonna try the bad boy out. Hold on. See if it'll fit my phone. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. Well, gonna say hi to everybody? Everybody can just see your butt. I didn't, I don't know, I was trying to like maybe share a little bit of the magic. It's not really magic work. I mean, it goes into this, but I think I'm gonna end up having to like, I don't know, find different positions for the phone or the camera. I don't know. Yeah, so I just got done editing the part about the Starlink, and we had a little bit of a development happen today, or tonight. Our internet went down just out of the blue. I'm like, okay, I mean, we did have rain earlier. Maybe there's a little bit of a glitch. So I tried to get onto the app. Oh yeah. I went onto the app. I unplugged the router, plugged it back in, still nothing. So I went to start a support ticket. Got all the way through the stuff to do the support ticket, and it says, please select your equipment that you're reporting. But it doesn't give you a way to select that. So I screenshotted that and I went out all the way back to see if maybe I missed a spot somewhere in there. My account no longer existed. Yeah, my account no longer existed. I'm like, I'm sorry, but we just hooked up the new Starlink yesterday. I've had this Starlink since, I don't know, March of last year? Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, a little snafu, so I couldn't report it. And then I tried to go to their website and report it. Nope, can't do that. So then I scoured the internet because they don't have a 1-800 number. There's nobody that you can speak to. The only way to get a hold of them is either through the app or through their webpage, and neither one was letting me through. So I sent them an email. Now, the only development that I've had, I was just looking for my phone that I'm talking into. Yeah, do it all the time. The only development that we've had is our internet is back up. I still don't have an account. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. So much fun. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna finish editing this and I will do a closeout on just like a recap. So I'll be right back. Did I not push it? I didn't push it. I need one of those little pushy buttons. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and close up because this is already 24 minutes long and I don't really like to do more than 20-30 minutes. But here's a really cool thing about this little stand. Okay, now it's not gonna do it. Oh, there it goes. Here's a light. It's got different settings. And not a single one of them make me look better. Oh goodness, that's hilarious. All right, anyway, let's stop playing with it. Okay, so, yeah. Just wanted to recap a little bit. Andy's computer is in the shop. We did drive into town and got a guy looking at it. Now, Augie's computer, his screen is shot. He needs a new screen. And the guy that we took Andy's computer to, he's like, hey, call this company. They're really good at replacing screens. So we did. Now, mind you, I'd already done a little bit of research into this. Augie's computer is a touchscreen. So I found a replacement online, but it's always easier if somebody else can do it. So I called this company. They said that they couldn't get the part in. And I said, well, what if I got the part in? And they said, well, we don't do other people's parts because then we can't warranty them. All right, fair enough. And I said, he says, but if we did, it'd be $120 in labor. And I was like, okay, well, how much would the part be if you guys ordered it? $250. There are some YouTube videos that I can watch. There's a toolkit I can buy on Amazon for $14, and I can get the screen, replacement screen, for like $79 plus shipping and handling, and it's from a company out of Austin, Texas. So we'll be doing it ourselves in a couple of weeks, and I'll go ahead and video that too for you, because why not? You know, that's kind of what we do here. Yeah, so Andy's computer should be good to go, I don't know, tomorrow or the day after, hopefully, praise God. I'm just trying to think of everything that we kind of covered. Everything's still kind of a mess. We're still trying to, all the stuff that you can see behind me, all of that has not been unpacked since we packed it in 2021. It didn't get unpacked in the last house because we never got the office done. And yeah, we do have an office kind of set up here, but we have other plans for this, bigger plans. Setups about where we want it, but the boys can do their homeschool in the office with us. At some point, we'll have the fridge and a freezer in with the laundry stuff. Love the coffee bar area, absolutely love it. But we'll have like a little living room area type, little TV area. So yeah, there's lots to come still. I know that I didn't get any of the animals in this video, and I apologize. I tried to, yeah, I just didn't, and it's dark already. So next video, I promise I'll get the animals in. We do need to take a trip down to the Fluffy Butt Hut and see the chickens. We're definitely feeling the effects of the move and them being cooped up in the coop. We are down to only 15 eggs per day, and before we were between 32 and 34. So Andy and the boys will be starting on the run now that the hardware fabric is in. Oh, that's it. That was the other update. The hardware fabric came in tonight. It came in late. No knock at the door, but it's here. Yay! So a couple days, I'd say probably 3 or 4, maybe 5, and we will have those birds out, which means I get to share the door that I picked out for this coop. And I'm super excited about all of it. The run, the door, the first time the chickens get let out. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy time frame. We've got a lot going on, and we plan on sharing all of it with you guys. So I do think that is it. And if it's not, yeah, just leave a comment below and I'll answer your questions if I left anything out. As always, we really appreciate you following along and supporting us in our journey. And it has been a heck of a journey. We appreciate all of the support. We appreciate all of the comments and the kindness. We have a YouTube. We've got a Facebook page. And yeah, I'm playing with new software. So you're going to see new editing stuff. It's really cool. I mean, it's taken me a little bit to get used to the new software. I'm having to learn all of this all new. Micah, thank you very much. I'm trying CapCut out on the computer. Thanks to you. I appreciate the suggestion. We'll see how it goes. Yesterday it was between CapCut and Adobe, and there was another one that I was going to try out. I just don't want to pay the monthly subscriptions if it's not worth it. I'm just going to play with this for a while, learn on this a little bit more, learn a few tricks, and then we'll see where we go from there. And if any of you guys have any comments or suggestions on editing software, please share them. I would really appreciate it. And I'm babbling again, like always. Yeah, all glory to God. Everything's coming together. It always does, in His timing, not ours. We get so frustrated when things don't come together the way that we think that they should, or in the timing that we think that they should. But it all ends up being absolutely perfect in the end. God bless you. I hope you guys have a great day. You probably won't see this until tomorrow because YouTube takes forever to load. So, good morning if you're watching this in the morning. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye.